I was like known to like, okay, we're all drunk. Who can drive us? They would call on me. So I was like, having a drinking on the freeway. I would wake up, friends would ask like, how do we get home? And they say I drove, and I was like, whoa, how did I drive? So I remember waking up one day, and there was a big dent in my right bumper. I have no clue how that got there.
If you were raised in a Christian household, what do you think drove you to drinking?
Just uh, trying to fit in, I would say, because I went to a private school a lot. So my first time in a public setting was middle school, and then high school was right there. So like just trying to fit in, like, okay, this is what we do as teenagers. So I just tried my best to fit in, be part of the crowd, try to make friends, try to like do what like the world did at that time. I played football also for high school and college, and like, yeah, it was not worth it because my like performance was lacking in college. Like my freshman year, I was drinking during practice. Like I had a Captain Morgan and Gatorade bottle, so I was taking sips
Oh, you
during.
were serious.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, oh
so
yeah,
you were
I was on go. Like
you
I
were
just,
all in
yeah,
100.
I needed to rely on it because I couldn't go to a party sober. Shoot, like there was like present, like if I had a class presentation, I took like a couple shots before a class presentation. Like I relied on it to like get me going. And then in football is when I saw like the serious effects because I was like, like why am I like getting hurt so often? Like why am I like so sluggish during practice?
After all that, what made you decide to change your life, or what changed your life?
It was just a phone call with my mom. I remember because my mom called me and she wanted to know how football was doing, and I was doing terrible, and I was like, and then she didn't know I had like alcohol problems. She thought I was still like her son that went to Christian school for 12 years of life. Like he won the Bible Olympics 6 years in a row. Like she thought I was like still like that's like that saint, and she said, well, something's off. You ain't right with God. And I remember that phone call. I was like, dang, I haven't like talked to God in like probably like a couple years. I was like, not, he wasn't even a thought at the time. So that phone call right there, she basically said, you're going through a lot right now, football. Like you're not at the position you want to be. And she basically said, there's a reason. There's a reason. Ask God what's the reason. And then through that process of asking God, I figured out like I was doing it on my own for too long. And he finally said, let me into your life like you did as a kid, and let's regrow that love, that friendship that we had.
How has your life gone since you stepped back into a better place with God?
Amazing. I am a couple in the DGs, Pastor Rusty and a fellow brother KJ, and through that, this year was my last year at the University of Redlands for a football team, and I went through like a year of like refinement, molding with God, like getting right with God, and then God finally called me to like lead a Bible study for the football
Oh,
team.
wow.
Literally, people I was getting drunk with, drinking, now they're like listening to me, like trying to help them like shape their lives. So I haven't drank like for like a year. I live at well at the school like a corner house, so like a it's like the school's party house. So I'm around like
You're around it.
I'm not yeah I literally
Temptation is there.
yeah temptation is there. It's just but I just know that I just love God so much that I just know that right there will fulfill me for a night. If I can change my life, you can easily change. You just seek God and then don't act like you have to do everything. Let God. He'll slowly change your life. He'll gradually change your life, and before you look back, you're a year in, and you like, whoa,
Totally new
yeah,
life.
exactly. So that's what I have to say. Just to let him work.